We're gonna have a Kickturn Party tonight. All right.
1981.
When I was 6 years old.
1969, I was 7 years old.
Like 75.
I started skating in 73.
1966.
1998.
1974.
Maybe like 1974.
Veriflex.
I made myself.
So Black Knight clay wheels. And then first legit board is the J Adams Z-Flex.
Sims Pure Juice wheels, Bennett trucks, GNS Fiberflex slalom board. I got it before they opened Kona. And a Fat Dog drilled my back truck up so I could do a kick turn.
Hang 10. Hang 10 skateboard with loose ball bearing wheels.
Roller derby.
Nash board from Toys R Us with like a paper graphic. I tried to do like ollie onto the curb and like the paper just ripped off. World Industries, Flame Boy versus Wet Willie, and it makes like a yin yang.
Yeah.
For my time period, that was like the one to get. It was like the Hammerhead or whatever.
I had a hand-me-down. My first real skateboard was like a plastic Gren-Tech kind of piece of shit. I think maybe my dad brought me a hooker header board. He worked at Hooker Headers.
Proline. It's like a plexiglass looking board. It came with Chicago trucks, I think, and Cadillac wheels, I think.
Kona.
The real Dogtown Bowl with Jay and Alba.
I'd have to say Combi Pool. Dan's Combi Pool is a good one.
Fucking anywhere that's good. Fucking Charleston was always bad as shit. It was butter.
The Blue Room, which is the old apartment pool in Atlanta, Georgia.
There's too many things to say. I don't know. I like them all.
I've fallen in love with Lansdowne. It's got that 70s feel, and I just like cruising.
Amarillo Pipe.
The Getaway in Huntsville would probably be the number one. I never got to use it as much as I would like to.
Hang up in the Kona pool, 1989, straight to my teeth.
In Ormond Beach, man. 3 pins in my hip. And then in Guadalajara, another hip bongo. Yeah, and they had to fly me out because they wanted to operate on me in Mexico. That ain't happening.
At the Kind Pool, acid drop, slam on the hip.
Kona freestyle last year, 28 stitches.
I think when I broke my face and ran into Mike Cruz was probably my worst one. Broke my face, shattered it. My most recent worst slam though was my arm. You want to see that scar? Look at that sucker. Yep.
Nice.
That was 1 year ago.
His arm was not attached to his body anymore.
Buck
I took him to the hospital.
Lakewood, split my head open, went in almost comatose.
At Lansdowne, I broke my wrist last summer.
ACL clear. I ripped my ACL. I don't have an ACL no more. It's gone.
Cracked pelvis bone on the couch for almost 2 weeks.
Don't know. Somebody gave me some shit. Yeah, 8 1/4.
Right now I'm riding one of my longboards, ZE skateboards. I got a pull board, 2 longboards, and a couple popsicle sticks.
Embassy board, independent trucks, Bones wheels.
A Grant Taylor, fucking 15 1/4. Ace trucks, fucking 58 Bones wheels.
ATL board, Stratosphere board. I don't know. I forget what wheels. I don't know stuff that I got. I don't know.
Just some custom board with like Indies or Ace, and then whatever fast wheels there are. Pop the seals on the bearings so they roll fast, sound good.
For slalom, I have Axe 3 Skate Kings with 2X trucks. So my whole setup is pretty much Skate Kings. I have turbo wheels, which is also from Skate King. So
My shape, 32 by 3/4. It's about almost 9 wide. It's like 8 7/8 wide. 15-inch wheelbase. Indy 169 stage 6s. Random hardware. Bearings, I just ride whatever I can find. Powell, Ross, or whatever. And Spitfire Salvo wheels, 60s. Nice.
It's an anti-hero, like 8.62 board.
Jimmy Wilkins, forever.
has to be Jay Adams.
It's always been one of my favorites for many years. Too many. I mean, obviously the early boys, Alba and Adams, you know, but it's just too many, like Danny Way, Bob Burnquist, I don't know, new guy.
I can't say all the brothers.
I would say Gonzalez is always kind of a favorite in a way, just because he was such an innovator, right? But I would say like Bert currently would be probably Jimmy Wilkins, because he's so badass what he does.
The new kids are insane. Jimmy Wilkins blows my mind. There's too many. I like a lot of skaters.
Mark Gonzalez.
My little brother.
I mean, my son is my favorite skater, you know, always. But I mean, I have friends. If you're talking times, you know, I really miss Blaze. I wish he'd stuck around. Like, it's kind of a weird thing, because like I think of Wade Spire, I think of Ben Schroeder, I think of people like that. Mark Gonzalez, you know, obviously Cardio.
Oh yeah, man, Vert.
Always Vert.
Bowls, pools.
Pools and stuff.
Pool, bowl.
Both.
Slalom.
And I like these backyard bowls that are coming up that just have a little of everything. Some of them have other elements that aren't just what people would think. You know, the one I've been riding mostly now, you can actually fly out to a bank and maybe get a shove it on it or something, and then come back and you're back in the mix.
Anything backside air.
Backside air or high-speed carves.
Frontside grind.
I don't have one. Hauling ass.
Smith grind.
Turning.
Pumping.
I've done lots of lean tail slides over the years. But you know what? I like doing fucking Hendrix. I think it's probably one of my favorite tricks I've ever done.
I mean, everybody think I would say the body jar, but
That's great.
really just carving around and stuff like that, going fast still, but you know, whenever I can pull anything off that, you know, that's like that, you know, yeah, I'll go to that.
1992 up north, Blaze Blue, Dave Tuck.
Guadalajara or Mexico City or anywhere in Mexico.
Europe. I go to Europe every year.
Never been on one.
I got two of those. I got the Glug Bus trip was definitely an epic one, but then a trip that I took with Buck and Bill Hubbard and Dave O'Brien. There was the four of us, and we went in Bill Hubbard's little white car, and we went all over the place. And what did we call it? The Tour de Lenski? Was that it? With
The fuck hard, skate harder, fucking Tour de Lenski.
Last question.
I had a good trip to Canada in 1979 with Alba. It wasn't the best trip, but it was one of the good ones. There have been too many fun trips.
Albuquerque for ditch slap.
Argentina, 88. We were the first pros ever to go to Argentina and skate there. That was fucking madness. Argentina by far. They had the sickest bowl I ever skated when I traveled somewhere. It's gone now. We only skated it twice. Wow. And then it was gone. It was only there for like 4 years. Perfect round, perfect bowl. Perfect. For the channel, and another little bowl next to it. So when you come over and fakey hang up into it, your board would fit right into it, and you can transfer the other bowl. So I have photos of me doing lean airs out of the big bowl in the little bowl.
Orcas Island.
Alaska.
I'm officially retired, sold my house, buying a sailboat, and sailing off out into the blue.
Colorado, but then Prague, 27th year to Prague.
I don't know who's gonna accept me, so I'm not sure.
Going to the mountains with my wife.
Copenhagen.
To Oregon for another slalom race to Salem, Oregon. That's coming up in July.
Maui in 2 weeks.
I'm probably gonna ask Duncan what's going on with the next like dudes like me are maybe gonna ride at, and if I can maybe come down a little bit, then maybe I'll find those cats and see what's going on next.
Everybody's gonna hang out here tonight. All right. We'll pass out in the flat. All right. Tonight. We got nothing better to do than to take 6 runs, drink a dozen brews.